What we're doing at Axiom Kinesso that's really at the forefront of data and innovation is making sure our partners, like the travel segment at United, has their data ready and the ability to use for marketing technology as well as offsite monetization solutions.
So Elizabeth was wondering if you can give me a sense of the larger role that media agencies play in this kind of commerce space.
Well, what we're doing here is very unique at IPG, really seeing connected commerce and how my role then brings in that synergy of supporting these media networks through their journey. So all the way from activation with our amazing brands for these networks, and then as well as consulting practices, but fueling first-party data solutions through that omni-channel journey. So think of it as an example of Amy Owen is leading the commerce practice, and I'm leading the arm that really focuses on personalization and helping these media networks be smarter with their data, have their identifiers, and then how we could, as a community and as an industry, bring all these pieces together to really foster measurement solutions, to foster additional ad dollars, but really when it's personalized, as I was on stage with Brian O'Kelly and Bob Regular here at Possible, we're focusing on, the reduction of ad waste. When you know your audience and where they are. So United does an exceptional job of bringing the consumer from the booking to confirmation, all the way to when you're in flight, heading to your destination and on their mobile app. So tying that together, bringing in the right partners, the right advertisers for those media networks, and through that personalization, which I think is crucial in the industry to really make sure your data is ready.
So I wanted to ask about the journey, and there's this travel journey that United provides, and different moments along the journey from the very beginning to the very end and subsequent to the trip. What are the opportunities as a marketer to engage in that journey? At which points and throughout?
Well, I think United, it's a commerce media network. It's unique because they're not selling typically all these products within their flights or on their .com. But when you're thinking about this, you could do endemic travel advertisers, but really the personalization of what people and consumers need through their travel journey. So you're really focusing on the person themselves. I'm a traveler, you're a traveler, right? How we travel on business is totally different than when we're traveling with our families. So if you have these personalized data sets that could fuel like, oh, this person booked a room. It's just Elizabeth staying at her hotel or on her flight. Or Elizabeth booked with United and she's bringing 3 other guests with her. You could then better tailor which advertisers would be the right to reach the right person at the right time. So, for example, we're here at Possible. CVS would be my go-to for when I'm prepping, when I'm traveling. Do I need toothpaste? Do I need sunscreen, etc.? So by knowing your consumer, you could serve them better advertising. But I think throughout that journey and the travel journey, you're reaching that person. If it's .com, you could serve a retail clothing ad, right? How are you gonna prep for your trip? How do you wanna dress? There's so many things that you can do to support that consumer while they're traveling.